But I think I'm online now. I think it all works. I just want to play the game. I honestly want to play. All right, let's play some football. All right. What's Dynasty?
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your EA Sports college football coaching journey.
Okay. Continue. All right. Bro, what? 11,730 players. Holy. Choose Bama. Shut up. Shut up, Bama. Get out of here. We're choosing motherfucking James Madison, boy. James motherfucking Madison. I've never played this, so I don't know how it's going to be.
Before you get started, you can customize your Dynasty experience. This is where you'll adjust your settings to fit the way you want to play. With custom conferences, you can realign the college landscape however you see fit.
I'm going to leave
You
this
can
how it
also
is.
import any custom team builder teams you want to include. Now it's time to choose your team. Each school has a unique set of athletic director expectations, which are goals
James
that you'll
Madison.
need to. Now it's time to choose your role on the coaching staff.
Head coach.
Here, you can create your own coach or choose to play as an existing one. Make sure you review your athletic director expectations often. They are the key to the success of your program, as completing some expectations will give you dynasty points.
I'm signing, bro. I already signed it. Already signed. James motherfucking Madison, boys. You see it right here? Right here. James Madison. Here, let me put the white lights on. See that? James motherfucking Madison. Alright. I've never played this. Okay. Hire staff and manage blueprint. Hire staff, set up recruit. So, Oh, I only got a certain amount of points. Okay. Balanced, I guess.
Welcome to staged recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows 3 important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board, where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage 2 begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, Stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day.
Oh, we only have 385 points, dude. So I need to go through and find somebody. So I need a D plus here. Or a D. Hey, let's go with Murphy. I like that name. And we need another QB, I think. Alright, Murphy, and let's get Stick. Alright, we need some H-backs. What is this guy? I can't even tell. What is D2? Alright, we need some fullbacks now. Let's get some fullbacks. Let's get these two guys. Let's get some wide receivers now. We need a bunch of receivers. Like 6'3", but we can build this guy up. Let's get this guy. Shit, let's get all these guys here. We have 5 receivers. Fuck it. Tight end. Let's get this guy. Offensive tackle. Few corners. Holy, this guy's a freaking tank, dude. Taking that guy. Edge. We need some defense now. Let's get some defense in here. Page, Lane. Get some guys in here. Let's get this guy. Griggs. Speed. Power. We need some power, sure. Get some edge. Defensive tackle. Free. That guy's free. Let's get this guy. Let's get that. How many people can we have? 24 out of 35, so we're chilling. Special teams, let's get ourselves a kicker. Oh boy. I want a decent kicker. Low key. Power. F it, let's get this guy. It's a lot of points on a kicker, dude, actually. Oh, here we go, power. 33 out of 35. Let's get ourselves another tight end. Actually, let's get a defensive tackle. That's what we need. Wait a minute. Liberty, Kansas, wait. No, we gotta play Wagner. Where's Wagner at? We can get one more prospect. Tight end. Or get a punter. Let's get a punter. Actually, nah, fuck it, dude. Yeah, this guy. Big old boy here. Alright, let's do this. I've never played this shit before. Let's lock the hell in, bro.
In beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Liberty Flames and the James Madison Dukes. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
James Madison is considered one of the best group of 6 schools. They have been consistently in the conversation for the college football
they've already
playoff
played a game.
and high-level winners. Now, they have a new head coach in Billy Napier. And while Napier didn't exactly get things turned around at Florida, there were many contributing factors. The players I spoke to always...
I need to do something real quick. I want to turn some settings on. It feels a little sluggish. Hold on. Oh. I'm not worried about it. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball.
Coach Napier is a good coach. We'll see if he's able to be
Kickoff
consistent
right.
and keep that winning tradition alive at James Madison. Reese?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He'll be stopped on the return right at the 30-yard line and helps out this offense a few extra yards in field position. The Flames offense will have first crack at this one. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Got the quick completion. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
False start. Oh. What am I doing, bro?
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Udo. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get
his ass. Let's go.
Yards.
Make him kick.
That's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And it's decision time on this first drive, and I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got a 4th and short situation, trying to get points on this drive, establish yourself, be aggressive here on this 4th down.
Shit punt out of bounds on the freaking 8.
Goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So James Madison's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Arrington Maiden, a freshman prospect from Texas. His coaching staff blown away by how quickly he grasped the offense and won the starting job for the opener. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. The give to the single back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create
plays
to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football.
Bro, catch the fucking ball, bro.
Because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Oh, dude.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Now the play fake. Fires beautifully in on the crosser.
Get it there, get it there.
And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be, the fake, the up man looking for room. There's a crease.
There
He's
you go.
got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And when they bring on the punt unit, a lot of times I change my personnel, and I bring on a different unit, and I think it worked to their advantage. 4th and inches, you don't think they're going to run a fake. They run a fake, execute it great. Nice job by this punt unit.
I overthrew
And
that.
the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room.
Bro.
This team thinks they can do some really special things.
And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake. They'll send the back in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
His ass.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And that's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker, and he's able to win up front. He sees the gap. He's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
The Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch them off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. 4th and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
Rushes on him. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
This guy going top
Desperately
right.
wanted to
Let's get
convert
that.
on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Off play action on first down.
Oh my! I ran out.
Under pressure.
I ran outside the box,
and
bro.
down he goes at the 33.
I need to stop moving. No
That
moving.
last sack got them
I gotta
behind
sit
the
still.
sticks.
I
It's
gotta
2nd
trust.
and long here. Wide receiver going in motion.
Wait, what the fuck? Okay,
Hit
bro.
and brought down right at the
I
line
don't
of
play this
scrimmage.
game, bro. I don't know how to play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film,
Give it to God.
anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody
Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Dukes. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Udo.
There we go, T.
He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Wait, what? Oh, hell no.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. How it
please
will
tell
keep
me
an
that's
eye on
just.
everything for us.
Tell me that's fucking Liberty shit. I don't care about Liberty, bro.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run.
There you go,
And
Kevin.
he is
Let's go.
stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Dropping back, it's Henderson.
Get his
Throws it
ass.
out in space.
Let's go.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense there tackling the catch. If that receiver breaks a tackle, he's getting the first down. So nice job by the defense surrounding the ball carrier and getting him to the ground.
And the Flames will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick
decent
it
punt.
away. Makes the catch at the 35. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain.
Through a screen.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Oh, what am I
Stopped in the
doing?
backfield.
What
He's
am I
gonna
doing,
lose
bro?
3 yards on the play.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just
gotta
could
give this
not
to
get the
83.
job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
Oh, yeah.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Keller. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it in 3rd and short or 3rd and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it, does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the 1st down.
And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. Training staff will take a look and will step aside.
Fuck. Yeah, I just fucked my player up.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. Touchdown, James Madison. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Getting set for the point after. The fake. Kicker's going to run for it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a two-point conversion there. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Takes a handoff. It's Udo. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Flames want to crank the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Got it in the middle. It's Cunningham.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Flames will punt it away on fourth down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Shit, 18's
and they'll
gonna
line
fuck
up
us,
from the
dude.
31 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wideout.
Nah, we're on the left hash. I didn't realize.
They'll lose yards on that one.
I like
let's
offenses
just do
being
this.
creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
We're at the 2 timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. It's complete to the right. Really good surge for this.
What the hell is
offense. They
this?
move the chains.
This guy's fast as shit.
34.
Holy.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Completes the shuffle pass. And he's knocked down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
That keeps the score. James Madison, 15. Liberty, 0.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down play from the gun. Under fire. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Flames decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
We're gonna go right. We're on the left hash. We run that shit right. 83. Right to 83. Watch this.
To the air on first down. Snags it over the middle. And
I thought he was gonna go further.
Just a few on that completion.
That's what the play I was looking for.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Keller. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Missouri State Bears. And it's the Aggies looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football.
Did you actually see North Texas winning 24-7?
Now back over to your game in Harrisonburg. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Number 96, set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5.
What am I doing?
Get him on the ground as the
trying to
offense
rip it
comes
away.
out to start the next drive. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third. There he goes to the right. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Dukes. And the route is on. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too.
The fake and a little shuffle. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The
Bro, what am I
2-point
doing,
attempt
bro?
is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
Oh, that's too far left. Oh, no. Actually, that's actually where I needed it. Wait, hold on.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his
Nothing,
own
bro.
15.
Knock his ass.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. On the option. The option, he'll keep it.
Holy,
And he
that
keeps
guy
it
got through the
himself.
line,
A
bro.
good decision there, and it
Okay.
gives this offense a first down. And the Flames moving quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Now on second down. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. To the air, it's Henderson. He'll pull it down and run. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down.
Is that Hadaway?
That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. The Flames will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Oh, he got loose. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Let's see what they've got on second down. On the ground with the counter. Picks up the first down. There's some room. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires
Dang,
quickly.
who the fuck is that?
They caught down at the 14 after that grab. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back.
Oh!
Headed to the
We in there!
And he rolls into the house.
You see that?
Touchdown, James Madison.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And the extra point makes it 28-0.
That makes the score James Madison 28, Liberty 0.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create
lay that motherfucker out,
as
bro.
He stopped at the 25.
Like, ready?
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work.
Lock in.
After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll run the option.
No, get his ass.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run the option. He'll keep it again on the option. Maybe some room here. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Running inside, it's Davis.
Running back with the carry. Tackle is made.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Second down.
They'll move the tight end. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Keeps it himself. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll at the 48. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Pulls it on the option. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the option, it's Henderson. And he probably should have left that one with the back, as he is just smashed in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Under fire. Got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snags it, and there's running room. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most...
Got a little grass. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single...
Turning it on! A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And this QB and wide receiver, like, they are in lockstep. They know exactly where they're going to be. QB really trusting his receiver to make plays. And if I'm him, I'm just going to keep finding him because so far the defense has had 0 answer for this 1-2 combination.
They
Yo,
make the tackle
I fucking
just
suck,
outside
dude.
the end zone, but it'll be first
let's
and
get this
goal
shit.
from the 1. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And as they
I just
get
ran
into the ground,
backwards.
clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back to pass on second down. Trying to barrel in. He stopped just,
we just gotta
inches short.
run that
Had
shit
a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Dukes! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
That makes the score James Madison 35, Liberty 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job.
Oh my gosh, we are killing these guys.
Seeing it, rallying to it.
Let's go team.
Tackle that guy for a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The give from the gun. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in at the 25. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been light.
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass.
No.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's onside that shit.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
The inside handoff. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Pocket breaking down. Still looking for a man. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, down here on the James Madison sideline, you can see the momentum and emotion starting to build. This coach played here, wore the uniform, and he wants to be the guy that gets them to that next level of success. Starting to happen right before our eyes. They've got the ball and a chance to seal this win. This will be a huge moment for Coach and his alma mater. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This is
All right, let's do this.
In beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium, it's the Kodiaks and the James Madison Dukes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Kodiaks head coach. He comes into this game with a very potent passing offense, ranked in the top 10. But today, they face one of their stiffest opponents of the season, a top 10 passing defense. Let's see who wins this strength-on-strength battle.
Let's go, team.
Keep you posted as the game
Let's go,
goes
team.
on. Back to you.
Let's get in this
Holly,
bitch.
thank you. Can't wait
We're
to
gonna
see
win
how
some
this
football
one
today.
unfolds.
Let's go, team. All right.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on.
We'll take over.
So James Madison's offense will come out first.
Let's go, team. Let's run Petaway right through 5 and 70.
The give to the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Picks up 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Throws to the tight end. The sure hands, it's Keller. Oh,
Go,
he's
Keller.
getting
Let's
ahead
go.
of steam.
Let's go, baby.
He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, James Madison.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And right down the middle.
Onside kick that
You
shit.
don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. It'll be the Kodiaks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency,
Lyrics
more
is
big
for the
plays,
weak.
so this
Bro,
offense
what are you
can really take
talking
off.
about?
I think the coaching staff, I think the
talking about
fans
Giuseppe?
know for the
What are you
future
talking
of this
about?
program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Yo, how's everyone doing?
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O.
It's fun.
First down here for the offense. They'll give to Frazier. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Thank you for being here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Powers. Here's the pressure. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Yo, you kind of remind me of
Play it
Los
safe
Angeles. Y'all
and send out
both,
the field goal unit.
y'all both the same.
And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
I'm about
That'll bring
to
him to within 4.
70-yard throw.
And
My
you
QB
want a touchdown and you want to be
is so
aggressive, but
good.
man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 99. Set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard
We don't talk
line on
about
the return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Do this.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
What the
Can't
fuck?
find his man as he took a shot trying to
Thank
deliver
Lord.
that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Gets loose in the middle. The 20.
baby.
Past the 10. Touchdown, Dukes. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Lining up to add another.
For real, bro.
The snap. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it.
Bro, what? I did
And they're
not
able
select
to make
that
the
shit.
tackle.
I did not select that. I was not paying attention. The screen must have went by.
Number 5. Set to kick this one away.
I'll see this.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. Maybe a little more urgency as they start this drive down 13-3. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Get his
Fires
ass.
to the big fella.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
And the Kodiaks in a good spot here with second and short. Handoff for Frazier. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw, it's Powers. Complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
And it's the Kodiaks will snap it on 1st and 10. Maybe a crease.
Get his ass, bro.
And he's to the 48-yard line.
What are we
That'll
doing?
be good enough for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front, too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
My school. What's your school, bro?
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and it's 4th down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
Punt is on its way.
That was a crazy good punt. What? That was on the
back as the
4.
ball goes out of bounds.
Left hash. Let's get
Here
some.
comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. Let's see if this offense can get out of a
I don't
hole
know,
as they
bro.
start this drive at their own 8. Here comes the heat. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Nice move to keep running. Brought down at the 20.
Yo, why isn't
It's a
you in the
first
NFL?
down
What are
as
you
this
talking
offense
about,
tries to
bro?
get something going from deep in its own territory.
Brother, I'd get smacked, bro.
Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's
There you go,
open
big
on the
guy.
right. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can
center.
contribute early.
Come on, defense. What are we doing?
Brother,
I mean,
brother,
you can't
I'm gonna
miss
get
this
killed.
guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense.
Yeah,
he caught
I'm
the
dead.
football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to...
Oh, a lot of space. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns,
They fake it. Pitch it to the tight end. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Number 5. Set to kick off.
Right. Well, this is fun, bro. I'm
From
having a good
inside the
time.
15, chance for a good return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Kodiak's offense heads
What is this heat? What is this heat playing in my ear?
open this possession. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pressure coming.
Get his ass. No!
And the physical
Oh, wait,
play there
you got
forces
that?
the incompletion on 1st
Dude,
down.
my defense
well,
has
it was a
been
good throw. It was a
the
good
other
route,
opponents, bro.
but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The run inside. It's Willis. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll make the stop.
Bro,
about a
our
yard
guys
short
are
of
just
the first down.
jump scaring,
They
bro.
were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are.
All right, let's run this
not
shit.
missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense.
Oh, actually, that's fine.
understanding the situation.
It's going to be on the 25. Let's go, baby.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening
25.
play of this drive.
Yeah, I saw that, bro.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
That was on me.
Defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first
Happy
period
holidays?
as we look at the stats.
I saw that they put HH on
They
there.
largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Is my webcam too small?
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw.
Ball.
Pass rush, gets there,
Yo,
gets home, gets
Giuseppe,
it down
is my
at the
camera too small?
23.
This
Yay
is
or nay?
a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Bro, what am I
And the
doing?
pressure gets to him again, another sack.
A 10-yard
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
All right.
I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. And the Kodiaks have taken it inside the 20.
Perfection, thank you.
Run in the red zone. It's Vance. They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the 1st down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll cut the lead to 13.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Number 99, set to kick this one away.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over.
Easy first.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field.
Let me cook.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads it downfield. And it's swift. Sping.
I can't challenge that.
Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
No, I want to do a full
Behind the
pass.
chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. Pulls it in down the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found 0 answers in how to get back in this football game.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Nothing.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, we haven't seen this very much today. A quarterback missing on a pass. Of course, his offense is rolling right now. He's already thrown 2 TDs. He's in a very, very good rhythm. The defense needed a play like that to try to catch their breath and maybe gain some momentum.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Needs it to keep this drive alive.
Dude, what am I doing?
Never had a chance, never
I need
came
to-
close to
I'm
converting
fucking
that
up,
4th
dude.
down. Great job by this defense.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football,
Easy,
makes
yeah.
the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride.
These guys are
stopping the
low-key
run. That's where it
stopping it.
all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Finding some room. Got enough for the first. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45. Out of bounds at the 47 and a big run there.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Vance. and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Wants to throw, it's Powers. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Let's go, Kevin.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
And it's the Kodiaks will line up to punt it away.
To kick it away.
The ball hits at the 5.
I have a
It'll
job.
go
I'm
into
gonna
the
be in
end zone for a
college
touchback.
this
Let's go to
this
the
fall.
sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the James Madison sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake.
Dude, oh my gosh. None of my guys are open.
Sacking him back at the 10. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Working that left side now.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
That's it for the punt?
He'll field the punt. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Back to pass, it's Powers. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now, coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country. Now back over to your game in Harrisonburg. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick it away.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15.
Damn his ass.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the Kodiak's head coach. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the... That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Thanks, Holly. Back to pass, it's Powers. Quickly to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Guy, no,
Big play
no,
on the
I'm not
catch.
answering
It'll be
that,
enough
no.
to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
To the wideout.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Kodiaks are moving quickly down the field.
For the offense.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
By the receiver.
Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
I just see you delete the
Third down, and
message.
this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Gonna run it. It's Black. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
On the play.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man on the outside. Great job on the containment and the
Oh yeah,
tackling.
I
They
try to
stop
have
him
a
for
nice
no
background
gain.
here. I got all my
And that's
Bolden
kind of a
vinyls
lot
here,
of today's
my
running
EA
game,
vinyls.
right? Spit the ball out quick,
wanna
get it to
see-
your playmakers in space,
show you in a
get
second.
positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even
That was
bigger.
a beautiful catch.
He's got him. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Thank you.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. This time on target. Open space at the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
He's a big
The Dukes go back
linebacker,
to work
dude. He's
after
not a
moving
fast
the chains
guy.
through the air.
It's a linebacker.
Off the play fake. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6.
I just need to
right
run
there.
it.
Man, they could have
Ooh.
flipped that field in a hurry,
I'll get
right?
X.
They give
I'll
up
get
some
my
yards.
X.
They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Rushes on him.
No.
And down he goes.
I neither won
The
it.
defense
Hold
bringing
on.
the heat.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
Pulled down for the tackle.
Bro, big guys just don't move. That's just how it is.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. He's got it and still on his feet. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. Makes the grab on the left. First catch of the season for this highly talented receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
I'm proud, bro.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. They'll run play action.
Oh, safety.
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Hell yeah, bro.
I like the aggressive nature by this defense. They've got the opponent backed up on the goal line. They're going to send the blitz, try to get an extra guy in on the pass rush, and they get home, getting the safety.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Oh, we're running this shit. How fast is this guy, Scott? I've never seen
Fields
him.
the punt and looking for daylight.
I almost went through there. What is this? Pass play.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Got it. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Oh, I'm gonna right here. Watch this. I'm gonna get a touchdown here.
With just a few yards to go. They'll get the first down.
I made it through.
Spotted on the 49.
Let's do a jet.
I love the
jet
job by
touch
the
pass.
offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down.
Yeah,
You
he's
see
fast as
guys
shit.
Bleeding into
Head
the
away
second
is
level
fast
of
as
defense,
fuck,
getting a
dude.
hat on hat to go get that first.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the
Mid-draw.
defense, seeing it and
Head
going
away.
and getting
See
it.
number
Nice
6?
job
Watch number
understanding
6.
touch pass,
Watch
it can
number
happen.
6.
Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down.
He's a freaking train,
get ready
dude.
to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these
Beautiful
backs
head away.
to find their holes and
Oh,
pick
no.
their lanes.
No. Who's hurt?
And he got enough for
Oh.
the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. That's the big sophomore
Wheel.
tight
Let's
end
wheel
who's
route.
shaken up.
Wheel
Holly
route
Roll
at
will
the
keep
20.
an eye on him.
Catch it.
The Dukes kept this
Win.
drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Oh, they're after him. A
Beautiful.
spectacular one-hand grab.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread
No,
it
I
around.
threw it,
And
dude.
now over 300 yards. Still some time left. And he can put
We're
up
gonna
even
run it
bigger
on the
numbers.
inside here.
Go chase
We're gonna
some
try to
awards.
run
Get
it
some
on the
postseason
outer.
awards. Get
Watch
an
this.
All-American. Just put up a day.
Finding an escape route. And he was able to pick his way
Decent.
for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up
Their
the third quarter.
low-key, their D-line is good.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a third down play. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late.
Touchdown, Dukes! And the beatdown has ensued.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Hauled in inside his 30.
I don't know what the Odyssey is.
He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
I feel the guy offside.
Try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Powers. Stepping to the right. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Smoked that QB.
And it's the Kodiak
We're gonna pinch.
racing to the line in a hurry up.
Let's go, Roberts. Let's go.
He'll
Get in
throw
there.
on third down.
Beautiful. That's how we do it, team. That's how we do it.
Down at the 34.
Cover.
They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Under fire. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to be better than they just did.
Fuck up.
Great place to start for this offense.
And that's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play, and now you have to make them earn it now on the next down.
Oh, wait. I thought I was throwing it.
And it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Makes the grab.
We're going to run at the middle. Right down the middle.
Short of the first down.
Coming up, fourth down.
Right down the middle,
Given it
right
up
through 56.
On all three of their previous fourth down tries. Can they keep the drive alive here? Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Looking for a man. It's Powers. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Kodiaks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And there's no...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
We're killing this guy, bro.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And
Oh my gosh. We're killing these guys, man. Hey, let's get Pet away the ball and just have his ass run, dude.
And I
let's
get
just
it.
run.
That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now
We need a left run,
just
left
fighting
run.
for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
After the productive first
Touchdown
down
right here, by the
2nd
way.
and 6. They feed him again. And
Touchdown
they're able to
next
shove
play.
him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, James Madison. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get
The fake, and he wants to throw. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Let's PAT this shit. Let's
They'll
just
try to follow
fucking.
that last touchdown with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see
Yep,
what
yep,
this
keep that time running.
quarterback
Let's
can
keep
do
that
here
time
at the
running.
end of the game to build confidence
Keep
for
it
the next
running.
time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Oh my.
They bring him down, but not before
Fuck.
he's able to pick up the
The
first
time
down.
stopped. They got first down, so time stopped.
Here's this offense with a fresh
Oh, here
set
we
of
go.
downs. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week,
Thanks,
they
coach.
get it done.
Thanks, coach, to the
Great start
Kodiaks.
to
That was a
the
good
season.
week.
That's what you want. You want to come
You
out
have a great
and find
team.
a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely.
We'll see you guys
not.
next
You're
year.
gonna find things to work on throughout the
We're on our
season.
way to
But 1-0,
head to-
that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the
We're on our
coaching
way to
staff of
Wagner
this
next
winning
week.
team, you've got to like
Coach,
what
you got a
you
good
just
team.
see. First game of the year,
GG.
there was tremendous
We win those
effort on
all
the
day
field.
long.
Guys flying around, flying to the football.
Our boys are hurt,
trying
man.
to make the plays
We need
necessary
to
to
lock
win
in
this
for week
game.
3.
He
I'm gonna play
definitely
one more
made a few
game for
mistakes,
tonight.
but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff,
Kodiak,
I
not
think you're
Kodak.
very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you, coach, for coming out. Now, we got a lot of stuff to do in the office. Okay, we got the practice plan. We got recruiting, manage blueprint. We don't have a lot of money right now. Yeah, we gotta go to next week. Alright. Let's get to next week real quick. Yeah, you're good, bro. Yeah, good night, bro. San Diego, this is a big week for us, boys. Let's see how recruiting's going. Let's send this guy a DM. We do need to start working on this QB. Add action. Let's contact the friends and family. Then we're gonna go over to this guy. We need to add more action. Let's exit recruiting. Right. We need a practice plan because our guys are hurt. Wait, did I accidentally sim ahead too far? Hold on. Oh, I simmed too far. Hold on, I fucked up. I mean, our job save. Oh, we did sim that game and won. What was the score? Yo, what's up, nice kid? Welcome to the stream, bro. I'll set the practice plan, and then we'll start this next game up. How you doing, bro? Sorry, I'm just looking at my players right now. Making sure they're all good. Oh, the rest of these guys are good. Some of these guys need no practice. I need to let them have the break. Let's lock in Old Dominion. This is a big game.
We are at CFB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game.
Welcome to stream, bro.
Barbs, shots, trash talk,
I'm
things
sorry,
that
I'm
go on throughout the week will
in,
now all be settled on this field. It's the
All right.
James Madison Dukes and the Old Dominion Monarchs.
Go kids. Let's go. Slot game. Slot game team.
Jesse Palmer
Slot the
with you.
fuck
Holly
game.
Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her
We
shortly.
got a game to win today. We got a game to win.
The Monarchs headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. So the James Madison Dukes offense that has the first possession of the game. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks.
No, bro, open your hands, bro.
Talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Beautiful, beautiful tight end. Beautiful.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first
We're
down.
gonna do a dive here.
And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the lone back.
Oh, that's easy. Easy. That's money. That's money. We win these all day. We win these all day. All day.
Touchdown, Dukes. He broke away from the defense
All day.
and they couldn't catch him.
All day.
And these offensive
Thank you,
coordinators
bro.
tell you
Thank you.
they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game.
go, Rhea.
That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big
Good hand.
explosive run, setting the tone for this
Substitute.
football game.
Let's substitute him.
0. Number 5.
Yeah, I'm new to this game, bro. I don't play it. I've never really played a EA game like this before.
From inside the 15, here comes the return.
Oh.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard
Smoked.
line on the return.
I'm definitely going to play some of this
The Monarchs offense
tomorrow.
will come out to go on the attack for the first time. The running game
That
built
H-back
around
is
this
scary.
guy, Devin Roche. He has become a key piece
That
of
guy's
this
scary.
offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go.
They're going to
He's
run
got
it.
a lot of ability. He's
They're
got
gonna run it
speed,
right through
he
the
can
line.
break
Roberts
tackles,
needs to
he
be
can
there.
catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the
Beautiful.
He is, and I
Good
tell you what,
defense.
watching this
All day
matchup
long,
where
baby.
They're kind of outmatched at most positions. How can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit?
Get him,
Maybe
get
be
him.
neutral to get him some of those matchups, but he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows
I need to
that.
just
Really
get like
curious to watch
5
how
guys on this line,
unfolds.
bro.
Off play action. And
Beautiful.
the defense makes a play.
Beautiful.
They get the quarterback down at the 26.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback.
We're gonna
In their
return
last
right.
game, they came away with 5 sacks.
We're towards the
Gave them
left.
all over the place.
Return
They
the
got
right.
the win.
Boom.
So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this
Beautiful. This is
offense
gonna
to
be
try to keep their
beautiful.
quarterback standing up straight.
Now on the return. They
Okay.
stop him immediately,
I didn't think that one
flying
through.
down the field and get to him before he
PA
can
slide.
even
We're
get
going to throw it
started.
to our running back.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Off play action on first down.
No, I was trying to shuffle past
down
it.
he goes at the
Fuck,
22.
dude.
The Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the left side.
Hello? Hello?
And he's brought down in the backfield as they throw him in reverse.
Guys, I suck. Don't
Make
ever
up the
talk
game
to me
plan and
again
not a lot
about
on
this.
the play sheet for this. Third
I
and
suck,
long
guy.
from inside their own 20. Makes the catch.
Oh, my
Oh,
4th and
there might
20.
have been trouble if they had
We need to
knocked him
punt
down so
this.
quickly. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the
That's
ball.
it? All right, we're gonna get a
He
new punter
gets a
after the
block,
end of this year.
and he is knocked down
Maria can't punt.
immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive
Beautiful.
this time around. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him. Last week, man, he had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's
Beautiful.
got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Under fire. Trying to buy time.
I got through. I couldn't tackle him.
5
He
yards
ran
short
away.
of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Beautiful.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next
Beautiful
time. You might
catch.
not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Stopped at the 46-yard line.
Left
but given
hash,
10 yards
right
and
hash
the 1st
throws.
down.
Watch this shit.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh!
And the defense
That's
making
scary.
a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Beautiful.
Got the quick pass. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Dukes with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is
we're
physical
running.
and pass deep.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Back
All
to
right,
the line
let's just
of
field goal.
scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of
Missed
1st
it.
downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
The give on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. On the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time.
Gosh, he punts so much further than me.
Catches it at the 15. The speed, the
That was
shiftiness,
beautiful.
the elusiveness, all on display, and that sweet return there. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give.
I didn't
Defense
think it was
right
running
there
back.
to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it. The second period. rides to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. The give on the inside. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps.
Right,
it doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Damn, that's a good block.
That 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field.
Oh, shit.
We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Flips it out in the flat.
Beautiful.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw the...
Might have a chance. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. The ball is out behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Let's go, team.
And when you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell, had the running back taken care of too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Finds a spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop,
Beautiful.
but not before. He sets up this offense.
Thank
First
you,
and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll set up to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, James Madison. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Old Dominion, 0.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll operate out of split backs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's the pressure. Snagged out of the air.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Potter. Makes a catch. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking outside, it's Roach. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He'll try it again. Could be an alley. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Well, I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up 4th.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak.
They kind of got
nice
close
job
to my red
executing.
zone,
He keeps
boy.
doing stuff like that. I'll
close.
keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. One more snap coming before time. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10.
I need to get to my
Snapped it in the shotgun. Looking for a deep man. Upstairs to make the catch. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with Tennessee taking on the #1 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Volunteers, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside SB Ballard Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, guys, I can tell you something we have got to keep our eye on. This quarterback was really banged up and bruised up after last week's win.
Beautiful.
He told me when I caught up with him this week, he has definitely been feeling sore this week. He did not miss any practice, but I will keep you posted as this game goes along. He's going to have to fight through some things here today, and I'll let you know how it's looking down here on the field. Back to you.
Ollie, keep an eye on that one for us. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Monarchs in the hurry up. To throw, it's Potter. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Harrison. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run.
He got it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Motion from the wideout. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4. It's a fake. Shuffle it to the tight end. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Running inside, it's Roach. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Gets rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The give on the counter. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. The Dukes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. There's a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Dukes! And the pummeling has started.
And it started with their offense. They put them in a bye, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this third quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field.
A little trickery, and they flip it ahead. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
James Madison, 28. Old Dominion, 3.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, one thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Holly, we'll see how they react. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Potter. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. Touchdown, James Madison. Great job by the back on the option. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. Gets it out nearly to the 35-yard line. Corralled and brought down. They'll mark it at the 34. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy stay.
Hits the accelerator to the right. They just barely saved themselves from giving up a score on the final play of the 3rd period, and will carry that one into the 4th. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Caught behind the line. It's Goodwin. Could not make his way to the corner.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
With the catch, it's Agnew. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then being able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
Dropping back, it's Potter. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Never a doubt. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 93, set to kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. They'll give it on the counter. Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the counter. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. He's at... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They'll line up to go for 2. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that two-point conversion attempt goes awry.
James Madison, 42. Old Dominion, 6.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Back to throw, it's Potter. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll go back to the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Agnew. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Monarchs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside, it's Roach. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Come on, boys.
Lining up to convert third down. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Shift. Red 20, hot. Down. Ready. Blue 22. 496 tsunami. 496 tsunami. Hawkeye! Set hot! Down! Move! Hut hot! Here we go! Hut, hut, hut! Ready!
Alright, boys, that's it for today. That's all I'm up to today. I will maybe continue tomorrow, I don't know. That was pretty fun.